Well, I believe every one of us in this room has a tattoo. It's on our forehead. And I want you to see this. I want you to visualize this. The person next to you has this tattoo, and it says 3 things and 3 things only. It says, know me, accept me, and make me feel special. That's all it says. Know me? Did I hurt someone? Are you okay? You know, we laugh, but that's all we want. I want you to think about this. Know me, accept me, make me feel special. If you can do that, your ability to build deep and dynamic relationships will just take off. People will want to be around you. You'll have no problem getting all the referrals you want because you took the time to make it about them. And that's really what it's all about. For the next 60 seconds, I went free-falling toward DeLand, Florida at 123 miles an hour. And I don't care how many Botox shots you've had, your face is gonna flap against your skull at 123 miles an hour. You think your forehead's tight? Jump out of a plane. It's gonna flap. And so you get the video, and that's how you know. And then you think you're going to show all your friends your bravery, and then you never show them the film because this is just what I call an observation song. On the phone again. Is anyone not on their phone again? I walk in bathrooms and you're yakking to your friends while you're sitting on the throne again. I want to contrast the Tony Hayward lack of ownership with a guy named James Burke. You may not know the name, but you might remember the incident. September 29th, 1982, a couple people died in Chicago. But 2 days later, 3 more people died, and another 2 days later, 7 people died in Chicago. People like you and me, professionals, people who were blue-collar workers. And like you and me, they had a headache or an ache or a pain. They went to their local drugstore and they bought extra strength Tylenol, and it killed them. All right, James Burke is the CEO of Johnson & Johnson at that time, the maker of Tylenol. What does James Burke do? Immediately, he orders 31 million bottles of Tylenol to be pulled off the shelves and destroyed. Can you imagine what that hit was on their bottom line? But he said, we cannot let our consumers lose faith in us. And we are going to pull them off and not put them on until we figure out what happened. If you want to fill in that naked patch of skin, Rogaine. Instead of hiding that glare by combing over your hair, Rogaine. Here we go. I said, hey, welcome to Wednesday. If I may be clear, it looks like the help desk champions are here. I want to get to know ya. I want to have some fun. And I want to help you want to be the best you can become. And when this song is over, I need your energy. So clap your hands and yell and scream and let me see how loud you can be. And yell and scream and let me see how loud you can be. Yeah. Woo. And I think it's just great that we're all here doing what we're doing today. I mean, I think that's something. You have weathered so much of the storm, and so have I. And I think if we want to, the recession ends for us. Our recession ends at this conference. Now, you can listen and read all the statistics and be impacted by all that, but I think it ends for us because we've made it this far, and we can make it a lot further. Now, because I do this program called Leaders Who Rock, here's the deal. I'm going to teach you 4 songs this morning. Now, those of you who play guitar, let me see the hands of those who play guitar in the audience. All right, good. Now, what did they tell you when you first started learning the guitar? You can play almost any song if you learn 3 chords, right? You've all heard that. Every song I'm going to teach you has 3 chords. These are your takeaways. These are the things I'd like you to try starting today. On the phone again, while you're driving down the road, it's worse than drinking. Let me ask you, friends, when you picked that ringtone, what were you thinking? I think it's stinking. On the phone again. So now you're texting on your phone again. And here's another thing that really makes me cringe. Don't ever tweet me on my phone again. Might as well delete me on my phone again. Why can't you meet me face to face? We'll look each other in the eye. We'll talk and maybe laugh or cry. We'll do it all without our phones again. Yeah. Thank you.
We will rock you. We will rock you.
Again, our relationships, the song of relationships, critical, deep, and dynamics, the key. O, ownership. Own your words, own your actions, own your responsibility to your people. C, courage. Name your fear, share your fear, make 2 lists. Worst possible outcome, best possible outcome. K, knowledge. Gain the edge in knowledge. Get the expert edge, get the self-development edge, and get the people edge. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists covered with oil, and that's why we can't be playing that. What's their favorite 70s rock and roll album? For some of you younger kids, an album is, I can't, well, ask your parents. But anyway, those are the edges I just want to tell you about that great leaders seem to have. They gain the people edge. They know people by name. They call them by name. That's one of the things I'll talk about in my breakout session today at 1 o'clock and 1:30 is how important names are. But it's just those are the things that start to separate great leaders from everybody else. And of course, we can't forget the Mr. Donald Trump. There's a man who's always reaching higher. And when he points and snarls at you, you know you're fired. But don't you wonder what's up there under all that goofy hair? The odds are it's a bald head in denial. Secret aging man. He's the president and member of the Bad Hair Club for Men. Secret aging man.